rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
An outside interview?
Yes.
Oh,
maybe we'll do. You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually. Do an outside interview with people, and we can chill and hear the birds chirp and the butterflies flutter on your knee and land there and take a picture. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Yeah, that was live. All that they call talking about outside. Yes. I know what you are thinking. It is Thursday. It's almost Friday. We have the rest of this day, and then we'll get to tomorrow, and then it'll be the glorious weekend. But before we get to that, we have special guests with us today. We have Brittany Moore and Elisa Williams of the Quad County Urban League. Good morning, ladies.
Yay! Good morning.
All right. How y'all feeling?
Good. I'm feeling great.
Excellent.
Took a little while to get that grade out of them, you know what
I'm
saying?
Right. I had to think about it for a minute.
Grace Cornell, good morning to you. Victoria Hal Maldonado, good morning. Bianca Camargo, good morning. And Nancy Roman, what is up? All right, so we have news, but we got the activities of the league as well to talk about today. And I'm happy. So first things first, when we get into the league stuff, right now, you guys, going on at our 32 South Broadway at the Neighbor Project is the Morning Mixer. And that's going on until 9 o'clock a.m. this morning. So you guys, maybe you tuning in to Good Morning Aurora with the little earpieces in, and you at the Morning Mixer, chilling out with your cappuccino. I hope you are. This is brought to us by our friends of the BAR Committee. That's the Business Attraction and Retention Committee. That's what it is. So yeah, there's going to be another one of these coming up. That date will be given to you when the time is right. All right. So who are you? Let's start with you, Elisa. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Tell us about who you are and where you're from.
Sure. My name is Elisa Williams, and I'm Chief of Staff at Quad County Urban League, who we're here to talk about today. Right. I've actually lived in Aurora for most of my life. I'm a graduate of East Aurora High School. Go Tomcats!
We had two Blackhawks on here back to back. I was like, little kind of Blackhawky, you know.
Right. We got to bring in some red and black up in this place. That's right. So yeah, I went to school here. I went to Northern Illinois University for a while, but then I eventually graduated from Romeoville Lewis University. I've worked in this area all my life. I've worked at, let me give a shout out to Newman Home Medical. That was one of my first career jobs.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I eventually landed at Ecolab here out on Deal Road.
Right.
Worked there for 20 years. And now I'm at the Quad County Urban League. That's my work life. His personal life, I'm married to Charles Williams, have 3 sons and 5 great-grandchildren.
Wonderful.
And not great-grandchildren. They're just great. They're grandchildren.
Right. They're grandchildren, but they're great.
Okay, that's exactly right. That's exactly
Some of y'all was out there. I see y'all in the comments like, hold on. Let's talk about
what? She
Get the scratch for that. Get the scratch for that. All right. And Brittany?
Yes, and I am Brittany Moore. I'm originally from Central Illinois, and I've lived here in Aurora for about 9 to 10 years now. So I love it here. I have some family out this way and just wanted a change of environment and try something different. And I came here with my daughter. She was 5 at the time, and now she just turned 14, 15.
All right.
And so she is a freshman at West. So I guess she is a Black Hawk.
We're going to call them Tomahawks.
So we're
going to mix that together. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, that'll work.
But yes, I'm one of the newest additions to Quad County Urban League.
Okay.
I am their small business case manager. And that's what I was brought on to assist all the small businesses here in the community throughout the 4 counties that we do service. And right now, a lot of my project, which we'll talk about later, but it's just helping them get back to business and things of that nature.
And those 4 counties, Kane, DuPage, Will, and Kendall.
Correct.
Okay, all right. How long has the league been around?
The Aurora Urban League was established in 1975.
Okay, because there's the National Urban League.
Correct.
Okay.
And I just have to throw it out there, the fact that the Quad County Urban League was actually established by Marie Wilkinson, who is a pillar of this community.
We can hit the clap for that.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. Get a clap.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry is still doing good stuff. As a matter of
Yes.
fact, you know what? This is a good time to interject with a little bit of
Okay.
breaking news, like MSNBC.
Yeah.
We're doing it like that. Control 3. Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry has a taco crawl that is coming up. It's in conjunction with a friend of ours by the name of Manny. But I have details on that, you guys. Shouts out to Marie Wilkinson's. Get ready for their taco crawl that they have. And the proceeds will be benefiting Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry and all of the great work that they continue to do here in the community. I have the flyer. It's not a link kind of thing. I will make a post on our Facebook page and our Instagram and all that later on for you guys to check out. Very cool. Okay. Greg Ellsbury's here. Good morning to you, Greg. Good to see you. So how did the National Quad County, or what's its original roots?
Well, the original roots are actually in New York City.
Okay.
It was established as a result of a migration of African Americans
Right.
to from the South to the North, and they landed in New York City. There were job issues, unfair business practices, unfair work practices, as you know.
Right.
And there were 3 organizations that actually combined to make the National Urban League, and it was established. And I can't tell you the names, but I know it was established. The original portion of the organization that was created was established by a black man and a white woman.
Okay.
And it was, again, for the League of Workers, but specifically for African Americans, and to create equality for work
Got it.
issues. Yes.
Okay. Now it's our Quad County Urban League that has its roots with Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry.
Correct.
What's the early days of it? What did that look like? 1975 was the year that you mentioned? Yeah.
So a lot of that was because Marie Wilkinson wanted to advocate for those who were underserved. She became that inspirational leader. They not only served Aurora, but then included Elgin and Joliet in 1987. Then that's when they changed the name to the Quad County Urban League. And again, this was established to really serve those folks who are underserved, to create equal opportunities for disadvantaged people of color, especially women, African Americans, and those with disabilities. So again, it's to bring equality to everyone.
What does it say that we had to create something to, right?
It still says it.
I mean,
how about that?
I mean, that's just me. That's just me. We got to create a whole thing.
Yeah.
To make sure that everybody can be, assuaged or taken care of.
Yeah, and even to take it. A lot of times, some of those folks are the ones I named: women, African Americans, those with disabilities, and I'll even include our Latinx community now.
Right.
It's because many times they don't know the things that they have to take advantage of. For instance, many of our programs provide payment or provide a stipend, I'll say, in order to be, it's like a paid training. So
Right.
they can get training to have a career, to become self-sustained, and not have to suffer those anxieties of poverty or that, because we can help them to find a career path with people such as, with companies such as NICOR, ComEd, NPL. I'm giving a shout out to our business partners, Intren, manufacturing, utilities, construction, those areas, as well as Aldi is a partner of ours as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shouts out. Yeah, y'all be doing good stuff. I told you I got you in the news.
You got me in the news? Oh, you got us in the news.
Y'all hear that paper news?
Hold on. And I have to say that because in all of that, we've been led for the past 35 plus years by Theodia Gillespie. She is the CEO president of the Quad County Urban League. And she does a fabulous job.
I'm familiar with the name, but not personally familiar with Ms. Gillespie also. Now, you worked at Ecolabs before.
Yes.
And made the transition. How was that? What were you doing at Ecolabs?
So at Ecolab, which actually was Nowco when I started.
Right, that's right. They merged and became Ecolab.
Yes. So Nowco, of course, is a chemical processing and services company for water treatments with all types of companies. I did credit and collections. I was a collection manager and credit manager where we did business-to-business transactions to pay the invoice.
Right. Okay.
That's the bottom line.
Sets you up perfectly for your new job. Right.
Yes. So, and then I just transitioned from there to Simplify Healthcare, which is a local software startup company. Muhammad, I'll give him a shout out as well. He is the leader of that organization where they provide software for commercial and Medicare.
Oh, that was the answer?
Medical insurance.
Oh, okay.
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. No.
Y'all know the camera comes on in 2 minutes, so if y'all didn't see that, I was like, can I ask the wrong question? Like,
where's she at?
It's the beauty of live radio, folks.
Right.
Live radio. So I'm going to segue actually and to talk about one of the initiatives that you guys have coming up, which is the annual Equality Gala on October 30th. The theme is Transformation, Reunite, Reconnect, and Rebuild. And tickets are available for that. So, transformation, reuniting, reconnecting, and rebuilding. That's due to COVID, right? Is that the purpose of that? The shutdown?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the question.
I got a button for that too. This is the best interview.
I believe I had a different thought in my head at the time. So what was that question again, please?
So the theme is transformation, reunite, reconnect, and rebuild. Is that to come back out of the shutdown? And is that like reestablishing services and things like that? And
yes, I would have to say that has a lot to do with it. Because there is, I mean, even with our office here in Aurora, the Urban League here, we are all new staff. I mean, everything. It really is a complete rebuild.
Yes.
Wow.
For everything that we're doing. So.
Where's the league located?
We're over on North Farnsworth, 1685 North Farnsworth in Aurora.
Okay, 1685 North Farnsworth Avenue in Aurora, folks. That is the place. So I've got some local news topics, and then we're gonna chop it up with the local stuff, and then get back to our wonderful interview with our dear friends here. But first of all, Casildo tells us, "Buenos dias, Aurora." Good morning, sir.
Buenos dias.
Morning.
Yeah, buenos dias. That's
Buenos
right.
dias.
Yeah, we bilingual. We bilingual. Okay, Mexican Independence Day. There is a raising of the flag today at noon
Nice.
at the plaza across from the Paramount Theater. That is Stope Island Theater.
Yeah.
It's also a wedding reception hall with special guest singer Ryan Cornejo, a child sensation with a golden voice.
Okay.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing that with us, sir. Nancy Roman is the owner and founder of Sonara Beauty. Get your facials done in there. Get your treatment. Shout it out. We had a great interview with her as well. Okay. Saturday the 18th from 9 a.m. to 11 at the Santori Library, there will be a free community shredding event. This is hosted by the Kane County Teachers Credit Union and the Aurora Public Library. This will be a safe, secure, and contactless event. Fight identity theft and endless clutter at home by bringing in your personal documents to have them safely shredded. This will be held at the downtown branch, 101 South River Street. Shouts out. Okay, and the 40th birthday bash. I've been telling you guys about this for about 11 days now. This is the 1981 house party by the Aurora Interfaith Food Pantry. It'll be Friday, October 8th, 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Society 57, which is located at 100 South River Street. Y'all know Society 57?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah. Chops up. Shouts
yes.
out.
Shouts out to Society.
Yeah, so they have a live auction which will start at 8 p.m. Tickets are available at aurorafoodpantry.org/house party, or you can mail your check to 1110 Jericho Road, Aurora, Illinois. Space is limited. All right. And then last little quick shout out. We are proud to be partnering with the Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez for Diaper Need Awareness Week and the diaper drive. Yep. Yeah. It starts September 27th and it goes to October 3rd. Items needed are open or unopened packages of diapers of all sizes, baby wipes, and diaper bags. We here at Good Morning Aurora, 5 East Downer Place, Suite T, are our drop-off location from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Indiro Coffee, Santori Library, 101 South River Street, Treadwell, Family Focus, and McCarty Mills, in addition to Barbara Hernandez's office and the Aurora Business Center, are all locations that you can drop off much-needed items, diapers. And as I mentioned on our Facebook post, if you drop off stuff, you will get a free Good Morning Aurora sticker. Yeah, that's right. We got stickers now.
Like,
yes. And I want them on your bumper. That's where I want them at. I want the person behind you like, good morning. What the?
What?
Okay,
Good morning, America.
Yeah.
No, Aurora.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, if you're just tuning in, we are here with two dear friends of the show. We have the Quad County Urban League with us here to talk activities, initiatives of what they have going on, and the history of the league. All right. So besides the Equality Gala, what are the day-to-day activities that the Quad County Urban League does?
So the main work of the Quad County Urban League is youth and educational services, and then economic and workforce development. We have several programs under those names and divisions, and then we also have health equities, which is an area that we are rebuilding into, as well as the small business arena, which I'll let this is Brittany.
I'm Brittany.
Let me tell you something.
If
anybody was going to make that mistake,
he said, "Thank you, not me."
Well, we were talking about Katrina before the show started. Yeah, shouts out to Katrina.
Shouts out to
Katrina.
Much
appreciated.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
But health equities?
Yes, health equities. So we have community health workers, CHWs, who are in the community spreading the word, and not the virus, about coronavirus. So because we provide resources and tools for folks who have coronavirus or have been affected by coronavirus, I should say COVID-19, this year, so that if they are quarantined or if they've contracted it or if they have issues relating to COVID, then we can provide the services that they may need, such as food delivery directly to their home,
shouts out,
cleaning products as well. Sometimes, not often, because our grant has cut off the rent part that we could use to provide for their rents.
Like a rent assistance kind
rental
of thing?
assistance,
Right.
Thank you. And then as well as utility assistance. So there can be some funding for that, but for the most part, what we're doing now currently is for food and for cleaning supplies that we can provide. But then not only do they do that, they provide educational resources to the community. We were at the Shakita Hart Back to School book bag drive that she gave out the book bags out at Farnsworth Park. And we get shout out to Michelle Griffin, who got up on the stage and told them about the 3 W's. Don't forget to wear your mask, wipe your surfaces, and wash your hands.
Amen.
Amen. So that's our health equity program. But again, as I said, we have the youth and education services. So we're partnered with East Aurora High School, where we help students to claim their credits for their high school graduation and help them to move through to graduation and then into either career development or college preparation. So that's exciting because we've just kicked off. We've got 17 new students at our center and at the campus, and they are on their way to graduation. And it's so exciting because where they thought they had no hope, they have hope. And it's because we have come alongside of East Aurora High School to help those students to continue toward graduation.
So from health to education, basically any type of thing that would bring up the person or the individual.
There's other things as well. Like for under the Youth and Education Services, we have tomorrow's scientists, technicians, and managers, TSTM, been in the community forever.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah. Do you have that in your notes?
Oh, Lord, y'all. You know what? Okay, that's all right. That's breaking news. Thank you very much.
Well, you know what? It's breaking news to some, but again, I think TSTM has been in the community for as long as Quad County Urban League has been in the community, because my oldest son, Kyle, actually was a part of, shout out to Kyle.
Yeah, give the kids a shout out. That's a beautiful thing.
He was in TSTM, and I know he is 38 years old now. So as a teen, as teens are in the community, know that there is an outlet for them to learn about college, to learn, and not just say, oh, I just want to go to college, but to really learn what that experience is about.
Sure.
And then give them exposure to careers that they can have. Quintella Inti, who is our coordinator for the TSTM group, she provides workshops monthly, and people such as folks from Navistar, from Comcast, from Disney, that have come in and give these kids an idea of what it's like to go to work every day.
Gainful employment.
And to be gainful employed, and how they started their career. They didn't just, many times they didn't go from high school to college. They may have gone from high school, got a job, and then that job helped them to pay for college, and then they moved on to become vice presidents or directors within their company. The path is what we like to talk about. It's not always a career ladder. Sometimes it's a career lattice. And so that helps them to understand that, realize that there may be bumps in your road, but you can definitely change the trajectory of your life just by being a part of this organization and being exposed to the different industries that you have opportunity to work in, as then even discovering who you are and what you want.
That was absolutely marvelous, y'all. I can't even follow that.
All right.
Renee Cruz, judge, is here. Says he loves Theodia. Awesome. Shouts out. Anna Sierra of Anna's Custom Treats, good morning to you. And Aisha Saxon is here. Good morning to you,
Aisha.
Oh, y'all know Aisha Saxon?
I know Aisha. She's my God. Girl, you better tell them you participated in TSTM. Which I don't know if she did for sure or not.
Okay. All right. Jose Paez, good morning to you, brother. And Greg Ellsbury says, Theodia is a great asset to our community.
Yes, she definitely
is.
Wonderful. Definitely is.
Okay. So let me see here. I saw something from our friend Suzanne. Oh, good morning to you, Suzanne Stigeman. And she knows Theodia as well. Theodia got shots out. Ears probably ringing at home.
She has been leading this organization for a very long time. I don't know of her whole career as 35 plus years. She's been CEO, but I know she took the organization from being the small organization that was started inspirationally to being really that pillar in the community that actually can help change people's lives across the Quad counties. And the way we do that, again, as I don't know if you want me to go ahead and talk about it, but the economic workforce development.
Talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. So even currently, we have a summer violence prevention grant that will allow students 16 to 24 to obtain jobs as interns and earn the income that they need, as well as employability skills training that we'll offer each Friday after their work week. So they can work part-time. Even if they're in school now and they may need some extra income, we can provide that. And from that, once that grant ends, we'll have opportunity to either direct them into our upcoming now forming NICOR Gas Career Academy, which kicks off October 4th.
Yes.
Say.
Yes, through November 12th.
October 4th through November 12th. And it is led by LaQuentin Jenkins, who's a lead case manager for that as well, and partnered, I should say, with Nicor Gas. Kevin, I don't know Kevin's last name, but Kevin, shout out to Kevin and Margie at Nicor Gas. They provide the utilities and construction training that the folks in that program, they can be 16 and 18 and older, and they can actually earn some of their education through other programs. But in this particular Nicor Gas Academy program, which we're recruiting for heavily right now, so call and sign up. If you're looking for an opportunity to get some training, because Nicor Gas totally is hiring. They're hiring. All companies right now are having a lack of employees. So if you're looking for work, if you want to change the trajectory of your life, if you want to move into a career instead of just work,
a job, right?
Yes, instead of just a job, call us and sign up for the Nicor Gas Career Academy. We are now taking information, and I know
and
Brittany has something to say more about the Nicor Career Academy.
Hey, Brittany. This is the most we've laughed on this show in a while. Cindy Morales, good morning
we are
to
some
your
happy
friend.
people. We are some happy people. I tell you, this woman here, between Brittany and Katrina and Jabria, they all came in together. Was there another one that came in at the same time? And I think during our new employee orientation, we had a blast.
Yes, we did.
But they have really come in and just taken the lead and taken the reins and doing their jobs to the utmost ability, especially, and I won't say especially, but I will say especially because she's here, Brittany, because she's taking the small business thing to a whole nother level. But I'll let her go ahead and talk about Nicor.
Oh, really quick, I was just going to add to the Nicor thing that the space is limited. So if you are interested, it is really important to go ahead and sign up. I believe there's 25 spots that are actually available for that.
No, actually, we're recruiting for 40.
We're recruiting for 40.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you can get in there, get in where you fit in, because the opportunities are limited.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
But in addition to that, I think you were going to talk about Youth Build.
Yeah, that's also something that we are recruiting for heavily right now. The Youth Build program that we have. That is typically a 3 to 4 month program. It will end December, so I think the registration will actually end September 30th.
Yes,
is what we were told, and that program will last until December, till the end of December. This program is of no cost, as none of our programs have any cost to them. Just going through here, what are some actual? There's some of the things that they will have. The certifications. I'm sorry, I'm not over the Youth Build program, so I'm just reviewing some information, relaying some information here. But they will receive different certifications, such as the OSHA 10 certification, OSHA 30 certification. And again, these are of no cost to the individuals who partake in the Youth Build program as well. What are some other things?
Now, so the youth, that program, I assume that the link to that is on the website?
Yes, it is.
Because we'll be happy to shout that out and make sure that specifically the Youth Build program is put at the forefront of what, shouting you guys out and share the word out there.
Yes.
I'm interested to know, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm interested to know, so you said it's 3 months? It's a 3-month program.
It is typically, a 3 to 4 month program.
Okay.
Yes.
And then at the end of that, you guys create another Youth Build
program,
but in a different,
Yes.
And it'll be like a different group that will come through and receive the same.
And this group, so we actually have a partnership with the Illinois Youth Build. That's where we get our funding from. And so then once they, again, through that program, students 16 to 24, they actually can earn their high school diploma or GED while they're being in the GED program. They'll get training, as she mentioned, for credentials that they can take to a job. So it's like a pre-apprenticeship program.
Right.
Because then they'll go on from getting the credentialing and the classwork to actually working on a structure. So they'll work on a home in Aurora. They'll work on a ramp that a community person may need to put on their home.
Right.
They'll actually get the hands-on training to be able to do the work, and then we help them to get jobs thereafter. Even with the Nicor Gas Academy, once those people graduate from that training, it is our job to then help them to get employment with their new training and skills that they have.
Man, if y'all got a youngster, y'all better get them in the
Come
Nicor
on now,
program,
that's what I'm
because I'm
talking
about
about.
tired to get my Nicor bill and a now hiring thing. Y'all want me to work for you and you got the bill? One or the other. I'm like, come on. You know, they start writing in red and all that. Like, is this a job or y'all want me to pay something? What the hell? The time is now 8:31
There you go.
I want to. I'm going to keep touching on the point about youth build and youth getting skills and trades.
Sure.
I just want to plug in a little bit of the local headlines real quick.
Okay.
For the folks, real quick. So the Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez is hiring, you guys. Speaking of jobs, but we got more jobs than.
Come on now.
Come on. I'm about to throw these papers, y'all. Communications and Outreach Coordinator. You will help to carry out duties to provide constituent services, plan events, and increase constituent participation and engagement. The Communications and Outreach Coordinator serves as a liaison between constituents and state agencies as well as other stakeholders. You're responsible for making the general public aware of Representative Hernandez's projects and programs. This will be a part-time position, and you report directly to the Chief of Staff. For more information on essential job functions and for pay, you can reach out to the Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez or email repbarbarahernandez@gmail.com. All right, and our dear friend Christina Campos of Family Focus hit us with some more news. Understanding your Social Security benefits. There's an English workshop. It's going to be Wednesday the 29th from 5 to 6 p.m. And the Spanish workshop is going to be September 28th from 5 to 6 p.m. Come and join. When are you eligible to receive retirement benefits? How does early retirement affect your benefits? And do you qualify for disability, survivors, or spouse benefits? Shouts out to our dear friend Christina Campos and Family Focus Aurora for all of the great work that they do.
Yes.
The time is 8:33 a.m. You are listening to Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast.
Yes.
And we are here with the Quad County Urban League. Okay.
Amen.
I've been practicing. You know what? Because that's, you in the mirror in the bathroom and all
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Getting my Herb
That was
Kent.
good.
Getting my Herb Kent on.
Come on,
That's
Herb.
what I'm doing. Okay. So, let's talk young people in the jobs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's one thing to go fill out the application.
Yeah.
Maybe get hired back. Do you have experience? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. If you have experience, that would stand you in better stead than not having any. Mm-hmm. But to your point, if you have taken the class and you can check that box of I got my 302 certification.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I'm licensed to use this piece of equipment.
That's exactly right.
That makes you even more powerful.
Yes, it does.
And I think young people need to get in their head that a trade and a skill is something that is not able to be taken from you.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
They're not taking that from you.
Nope.
A trade and a skill. That's what you got to be doing. So I'm happy to shout out the Urban League and everything you guys got going. I think that's really good. Young people need to get trades and skills under their belts.
Yes. And let me just say this. We both trying to say something. We all want to say something because we're talking about our young people, right?
Yes.
Right.
And it's so important. You go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to say, in addition to that, so it's not just like the hands-on skills and certifications that they receive, but then we also have a really great case manager, Jacqueline.
Yes.
Shout out to Jacqueline.
Yes.
Right.
She actually does a lot of workshops with them as far as like their career planning, cover letters, helping them with their resumes, just a lot of those things that will help them prepare to actually enter into the workforce.
Yes,
Right.
yes. And with that, I just wanted to say that there are so many construction trade workers that are baby boomers that are now retiring. So this is where we're having a disparity of workers in the trades.
Right.
The state of Illinois is actually issuing a grant for, and I should give the secret. No, issuing.
I can hit the breaking news again.
This is breaking news because they're issuing a grant for folks who have pre-apprenticeship programs in order to bring in those who are African American, Latinx, because those are the folks who have been unequally served in those trades and kept out, basically, door shut by unions and by apprenticeship programs. But the state is saying if your pre-apprenticeship program moves that person into an apprenticeship program, that apprenticeship program then makes sure that those students, those apprentices at that time, then get hired for the multiple construction jobs that the state is in the process of doing and don't have the workers to do it. Then it will allow those contractors who hire those apprentices to then get bidding credits. All of this is on the State of Illinois website for those contractors who are interested in learning about those bidding credits, for those apprenticeship programs that are interested in learning about the grants that the state is issuing, and for those pre-apprenticeship programs such as ours with Youth Build, and the youth that are wanting, and the parents that need their kids to understand that they can get not just a job, but a career, something that can take them into their adulthood, to help them to take care of their own families, to buy their own homes, live in their own home, buy their own car.
You say that like it's experience, like, I need you to, yeah.
And I don't say that because my sons, I have three sons, and they all are self-sufficient, but that is the point of parenthood. See, I'm moving into a whole nother realm because this is my passion, is that we raise responsible adults who can take care of themselves, and then when their parents become seniors, and then they can help take care of them.
Right. Yeah, my dad was a iron worker.
Yeah.
I've told folks on the show before. My dad was an iron worker, so like my entire life, I was told it wasn't easy. He didn't. My dad came from Georgia to Chicago when he was 6, and his only job he had was being an iron worker. He would walk by the site, but they wasn't hiring brothers like living in the city. Who is that? Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
But one guy liked him.
Come on.
Because another guy was drinking too much and didn't come in. So the foreman thought, well, you know what I'm gonna do? Fine then, I'm gonna hire a brother. And hired my dad. Yes. And that was my dad had that job until he retired. But he taught me the importance of being in a union. But he also taught me that that wasn't an opportunity that was afforded to everybody of color.
Right.
Latinos too. Mm-hmm. And now we're in a situation nationwide where like the Latino population has increased. So the jobs that we have been traditionally kept out of, yes, those folks who have been in those jobs are retiring and going out of them. So the ground is, the iron is hot.
Yes.
For us, rather to get those jobs. Yeah.
And I love what you said and how your father got that job, because the person who recognized him, someone recognizes you, and that's what the Urban League can do for those in our community and the quad counties that we serve. Is we become that person who sponsors you. We become that part of your network where somebody, and that somebody is the Quad County Urban League. And as a result, the Quad County Urban League knows somebody that we can help you to get a door open for you.
Like Theodia.
Like Theodia. Well, Theodia is Quad County Urban League, right? And she knows people. And those people can help you to get jobs and can help you if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to show up, if you're willing to do as Brittany said, learn those skills, learn how to present, learn how to interview, learn how to write a resume, learn how to get those OSHA 10, OSHA 30, NCCER skills that are necessary for a contractor, for a utilities worker, for a construction worker. If you're willing to learn flagger training, learn forklifting, if you're able to come in and do those things and learn those skills and get your diploma and do the work is available for you.
That's right.
The
time
work
is now 8:40 a.m. So I want to plug in real quick because I've got two friends of the show here, or rather we have two friends of the show here. Don't forget the 5th Annual Cups Broad Drive happening this year at Aurora Regional Fire Museum from 5 to 8 p.m. That's going to be October 1st. Music, local vendors, and a photo booth. This will be an awesome community event. Support a great cause in downtown Aurora. Shouts out to our friend of the show, Cindy Morales. Okay, and I want to say, like I mentioned with the diaper drop-off, there's a wonderful place in downtown Aurora called McCarty Mills. McCarty Mills is owned by the Soto family. Shouts out to Dora and Alvin Soto. They are dear friends of the show, and I have to say, not only are they dear friends of the show, but they are staples in our community as well. Dora works for the city of Aurora, and Mr. Alvin Soto is a retired police officer. I think he's retired. Every time I see him at McCarty Mills, so the brother, I ain't never seen him in no car. I ain't never seen him.
He hasn't had a donut or coffee unless it's at the McCarty Mills.
Shouts out to our friends of the Soto family and McCarty Mills as well. The time is 8:42 a.m. All right, Greg Ellsbury, a trade and a skill is where it's at. Thank you, my brother. That is right.
Thank you.
That is right. All right, what did we... Okay, we talked about... John, we talked about business, we talked about health. What else we got bubbling with the league? What else the league got bubbling?
You got something else bubbling. Something else bubbling is coming up.
For myself, as I had mentioned earlier, excuse me, I'm the small business case manager for Quad County. And so right now, what I am working on is with the state, the Back to Business grant. B2B. Yes.
Now, I got that in the news. Okay.
You got that? Okay. So now you're talking my language. Okay. So so we are really just getting the word out, letting people know about the grant for the Back to Business because so many people are just not aware of it. And then I also offer one-on-one sessions for people who are needing assistance, who have further questions. You know, it could be just very general, basic questions, or if they really need hands-on, me going through the computer, you know, entering in their information, scanning up their documents, uploading, all of those things. I'm there for, as well as there are, I believe, 105 organizations total throughout the state of Illinois that are assisting with the Back to Business grant. So even for individuals who may not live within these 4 counties, even if they do reach out and contact me, I am able to connect them with individuals that are closer in their area where they can meet with them one-on-one. But yeah, really it is just us helping these individuals, apply for this grant. The grant is between $5,000 and $150,000.
Right.
Very, very minimal requirements as far as what they're asking for. They're wanting 2 bank statements, 2 federal tax returns, and an ID. That's really it. That's all they're wanting. There are a couple other little guidelines and things of that or whatever that I would go over and, with individuals. But for the most part, that's it. So we're really encouraging people to apply for this grant.
That's right. And we also mentioned it with our friends. Now, our viewers and our listeners will know that we brought it up. We've talked about it with Suzanne Stigeman, friend of ours on the show. She is one of the community navigators for the program in conjunction with Wabansi SBDC and Harriet Parker.
Yep.
Friends of, we got the same friends.
We all work together. We're all the
same friends.
I'm the navigators. Yeah. I'm the navigator for Quad County. So yes, they're the navigators.
If we all do it together, we can hit everybody in the city.
It takes a village.
It takes a village. That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you.
So now, as mentioned too, please folks, again, the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, amongst others, and with the Quad County Urban League sitting here, you don't have no reason not to.
Right.
In the morning, you got coffee, if you're drinking it, you got tea, and you got hard cold facts on how to apply for these grants. So we encourage everybody to do that. The time is 8:45 a.m. So here's the thing. I want to get your opinion on a couple of Aurora-based topics. How do you feel the city is doing right now? Are we coming out, or do you see any light at the end of the tunnel from the COVID, from last year and COVID shutdown and all that kind of stuff? Do you feel like things are progressing or coming back, or do we still have a long way to go?
What I see when I go downtown Aurora is I see it coming back. I can remember driving through the city when, last year when
Right.
it was a desert. And I see those businesses there. In fact, Brittany and I, after our kickoff for the Back to Business grant, we took flyers, we hit the road and just kind of went to pass out. And many businesses are open.
Yeah.
Go downtown and, serve, use the businesses that are there.
Right.
Because they are open and they're open for business and they're there every day. I know I'm going to give a shout out to Aurora.
Okay.
Because that just is a really great place.
The corner of Stolp and
Galena. Corner of Stolp and Galena.
Yeah.
It's a great restaurant. I can remember they opened right when COVID hit.
They did, that's right.
And they're still there.
They are.
And they have live music and they have great food. And again, Society 57 and a lot of those businesses downtown that are still thriving. And it's because the city of Aurora and the citizens of Aurora are actually going into those businesses and giving them their business. So I feel like we're coming back. I feel like there's a comeback. I feel like as our gala theme is that we are in a transformation way of doing business even, right?
Yeah.
It's a transformation to reunite, reconnect, and rebuild. And I think COVID had its illnesses, it had its terrible effect, but at the same time, I feel like there's some effects that needed to be changed. And I feel like people are coming out of that new and reformed.
Yeah.
I know myself, I took a sabbatical and came out with rest, restore, and rebuild. That was my own personal theme.
All right.
And so I feel like we're at the rebuilding stage and get on the rebuilding stage train.
Right.
If you're stuck in a place where you don't want to be, check out Quad County Urban League. Check out the businesses downtown. Check out the services at Wabansie and the different community service places, because we are here to help and advocate for you and to bring you out of this virus.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
How you feel about it?
Yes, very well said.
Yeah, that was well said, right? Yeah.
Very well said. I mean, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I mean, and definitely just hearing it from that perspective, I really can see it from that point of view.
Yeah.
It really is coming back and livening up, and the businesses are out there. We're out there talking to them and just interacting with them on a daily basis. At least I am,
Mm-hmm.
and they're even the businesses themselves, they're revamping, like you said.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things that did take place with COVID that had people shut down and stuff, but it was that time for them to rest and restore and rebuild.
Yeah.
And we really do see that going in there, whether it's new employees or just an uplift to their office space,
Right.
Things are
Who got some good food in Aurora? Let's really put it on the line. Let's really get some shouts out. You mentioned Altiro.
I mentioned
Which is-
Arturo.
which
That's
is
my
great.
turn. It's on you.
We do like to do some. The guests gotta give some. We gotta get some flavor from you. We gotta pin you down to something.
Yikes. I cook at home.
Okay, I do too.
Well, we were at Granite City yesterday, and that's in Naperville.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
Who was there?
Oh Lord, yeah.
I wasn't invited. I don't know. I don't know about this.
She said we like. Oh,
I know. What?
That was me and Brighton, giving a shout out to Brighton and Theo.
Oh, okay.
But then in Aurora, there's Jam Barbecue. and I think that's the name of it. It's a Jamaican restaurant on the corner of Dill Road and Route 59. They serve Jamaican food. They have the best jerk chicken there is in this area.
59 and Deal Road.
Yes.
Wow, that area must have changed to have a Jamaican restaurant
Come
over
on.
there now.
And they've been there. They've been there now.
I used to live like right over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta check it out. Because there's a Red Roof Inn over there.
Yeah, they're across the street.
That intersection.
Oh,
Okay,
They're right across the street.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the time is 8:50. Dora says she is a product of union workers and Mexicans. See, we all coming up. And our dear friend Josue Paez.
Josue, yes.
You know him?
I hope this is the Josue that I'm thinking of. I'm sorry. I said
Harry
it
Beast
before,
Dog Parlor?
Before you. I'm sorry. Who is he?
He's the owner of Harry Beast Dog Parlor?
No, that's not the
Okay.
Josue. No.
Oh, man. Well,
We have a Josue that graduated from the NICOR Academy, and he works now at NICOR Gas.
well, shout out to
yes,
both of them.
yes.
Shouts out to both
Josue, that's the name of the day.
That's the
All
name
right.
of the day.
But he says, yep, you are a real mom. Big ups to you. That's awesome. We're talking about the kids and everything. And Bianca Camargo says, the food is so good there. Tacos for Mexican Independence Day. Must be about Altiro. Yeah, it's a really good place.
Oh, can I give a shout out? It is Hispanic American Month.
Hispanic Heritage Month.
Thank you.
Shouts out.
So we want to give a shout out for that.
Yep. As Casildo mentioned, there will be the flag raising and program going on at Stope Island Center once again at noon today. Please check that out if you're in the downtown area. Okay, it's 8:52. Last couple of things. Man, where does the time go? Lord, have mercy. All right, here we go. Our friends, on October 2nd from noon to 5 p.m., our friends of Talented 10th Social Services. They're hosting a holiday craft vendor fair. This will be a fun event. $25 vendor fee. The location is 205 North Lake Street. Registration is required. We've posted about that. We've shared that from their page to ours. Check it out, dear friends.
Yes.
And then last but not least, before I get back to my friends here, Mutual Ground is hiring. Do not forget that. They have a number of positions that are open right now. Clinical manager, prevention educators, relief advocates, and therapists. Mutual Ground is a nonprofit organization providing education and life-changing services to end the cycle of domestic and sexual violence. They are a trusted resource and a longtime staple in our community. All right. Very cool. All right.
I'll give a shout out to Talented 10th. I've actually purchased candles from her before, and I know her from the Forefront workshops that the Dunham Foundation holds for nonprofit organizations in Aurora.
Yes.
So she has great products. I'm not sure what the event is, but I'm sure whatever at her table will be fabulous.
All right,
Yeah.
a resounding endorsement.
Yes,
Very good,
yes,
very good.
yes.
Yeah, shouts out to Talented 10. They've been doing a lot of good things. I think locally, you know what it is too that COVID has done that's kind of spurred things? It's like it shook up the world so hard that, because it used to be what we're talking about, that was like an organization thing, right?
Yeah.
The organization of blah blah blah.
Yes.
And you go into the lobby of the big building in Oak Brook, and then you can walk your tables. That's not it no more.
Yeah.
Now the individuals in the community are empowered
Yes.
and doing their own thing.
Come on.
Yeah.
Very good.
You don't
Very
have
good.
to. You don't have to register with the big giant corporation and
That's
hopefully get a little 6x9 space in the corner or something. No, you can do it in your own business or location.
Yes.
And be squared away and things like that.
Yeah. Sure.
I think COVID was empowering in that respect.
I feel like it was too. I agree with that. And again, part of that Reunite, Reconnect, Rebuild for the Quad County Urban League is the fact that we have this small business grant, and we're helping businesses get back to business, but we also want to encourage businesses that if they need technical assistance, that they can reach out to, if they're trying to start businesses, if they want to learn how to do business planning or create a business plan or learn their financial statements or different events. And in fact, we have a couple of events coming up, right?
Yes, we do have a workshop coming up the 28th. That particular workshop will be from 12 to 1. There will be some more information coming soon, but that will be on more access to capital and grants outside of the Back to Business grant that we currently have going on. But we do plan on having more workshops. I don't know if we're going to maybe do like a monthly workshop or whatever, but all of it is in efforts of helping the small businesses grow. And expand, or even for some of the ones who are just starting out, getting them up going too. So,
well, as you know, share it with us, and we will make sure that everybody in the world gets it.
Yes.
We will.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Good Morning Aurora.
Thank you. Oh my goodness! Yes. Right. Y'all know it's official now. It's not just me saying it.
That's right.
Y'all typically hear me saying that.
This is from Curtis.
Yeah.
And
why
Good
the whole
Morning
shout
America.
Aurora. So the time is 8:56. What did we forget, if anything? I thought.
You know what? I'm
we
so
covered-
glad you said that, because I
All right.
actually did have another program that I needed to bring out. It's called Construct Infrastructure. It's a part of our workforce development group that we offer. It doesn't start until February. However, if those folks who are very interested in the NICOR program, and as we said, there is a limited number of seats that are available for the NICOR Gas Career Academy, which we're recruiting for 44. But then if you miss out on that, believe me, there is another function, another program coming up, and it is the ComEd Construct Infrastructure. And that is a very similar program to our NICOR program, except for it is funded by ComEd. So the pipeline there is into ComEd and their partners that we have partnerships with.
Last question before we go. Oh, Norma Peterson is here. Norma Peterson is the executive director of Document the Abuse, and she is a dear friend of the show. We appreciate her and all the work that she does, not only in the community for those who are in need, but also what she does on a local level. And don't forget that this Friday, the American Legion Post 84 has their golf outing at Bliss Creek and Sugar Grove. Steak dinner, 18 holes of golf with a cart. You'd be remiss to miss it. Okay, last question. And Brittany, we'll start with you. What's something the world needs more of?
Ooh, love.
Yeah.
Love.
That's the first thing came to my mind.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really the simple answer to everything that goes on within us. Internally, externally, love. That's it.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah. I would say to go along with love is more love.
Yes.
Because the greatest commandment to love your neighbor as yourself. Love God above all, but love your neighbor as yourself. If you and that means not loving your neighbor more than yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself
first.
Yeah, you do.
in order to show love. So if I would encourage folks to love yourself, learn what it means, what does that mean for you to love yourself? So then that way you can show and demonstrate that love to others.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking of a song right now. There once was a song, a popular song by a man named Al Green. I don't know if nobody in the chat ever heard
come
of
on
him.
now, come on, Al.
Love and Happiness
Love and happiness.
was what he,
Exactly.
Now I know y'all want me to sing for you, but I'm not going to do none of that. I'm not going to do any of that. I'll spare you guys. The time is 8:58. Jennifer Ryan Mayton is here. Good morning to you, Jennifer Ryan Mayton. And since Jennifer Ryan Mayton's in the chat, I want to say the last thing before we get out of here. Shouts out to all the teachers and the educators out there as well.
Yes.
Good Morning Aurora strives to be the kind of show that everyone can partake in, communicate with, and hopefully get something out of it positive for everybody doing something. And shouts out to the Quad County Urban League. I'm happy for the things that y'all doing, and I'm glad to have done this interview. Shouts out to Katrina Cook because, you know, young people of color, women, the new time is now.
Mm-hmm.
The iron is hot, and the iron is your life. Jewel is not the only thing that's happening no more.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many opportunities out there. I'm saying Jewel because I grew up in Harvey. That was the only job.
Yeah.
That was the only job. Jewel was the only place hiring.
Sure.
That's not the case anymore.
No.
you can be somebody. You can get a real career.
Really?
You can learn a real skill. They will teach you even if you have no high school diploma.
Correct. Yes.
So if you or someone you know needs help rising to that next level, please reach out to the Quad County Urban League or send us an email at goodmorningaurora@gmail.com, and we will connect with everybody. All right, the time is now 9:00 a.m. I hope that you guys have a blessed, positive, and uplifting day today. Do something nice for another person. And what's the website?
www.qcul.org.
Take care of yourself and each other.
Thank you.